Our stream is live. This is our play drop hangout, and I'm with you, Hefe, here in the Gotchiverse, and we'll all be hanging out. We have 176 people with us today, and we're just gonna wait for Coder Dan, Jesse, some other people to jump on stage there, and we'll get this thing going. And you can see I'm about to get in the Gotchiverse, and we'll start running around and see if we can find some Alchemica. But we're supposed to have uh you know a sizable amount of Alchemica being dropped today, so I'm looking forward to that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Alchemica party number 1. Good morning, wherever you are in this world. We are ready to get into the Gotchiverse. If you're not in the Gotchiverse, you're just here in the Discord, that's fine. But we're also going to be hanging out live in the social mode inside the Gotchiverse. I am logging into there right now. And yeah, we're going to have some play drop today. It's a party drop, I guess we could call it. So we're going to be seeing some Alchemica drop today, forecasting Alchemica showers in the Gotchiverse. And got some interesting twists for that, so definitely stick around. I see Hefe just dropped the link in the weekly Hangout channel. Join us in the weekly Hangout channel, and you can see the YouTube link to watch the whole Alchemica drop party right there. So if for some reason you don't have access to your Gotchi, you can still follow along right there with Hefe. It looks like no futuristics in the house. Tommy Gotchi, High Plains, Casper, everybody here. Good to see y'all. Yep, there's a link from No Futuristic. We're hanging out with the social event. And we got a lot to go through today. It's going to be super, super cool. Coder Dan's here in the room with me. Coder Dan,
Morning, fam.
be hanging out live in the social mode inside the Gotchiverse. Gravy just dropped that video again. I love that one with the guys meeting on the street corner, all picking up Alchemica while they dance their way around town. I guess you could call it. So we're going to be
classic Gotchi gang classic
today, forecasting Alchemica shower. So good. So let's see here. I still got to log into the Gotchiverse. My Gotchi's ready to hop in. And what a week again, right? We did some shipping. We did a little bit of this, a little bit of that this week. And really just on our way to like a super, super busy Gotchi summer. I think that's what this is all crescendoing towards. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's going to be really just Gotchi in every which way. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of people noticing Aavegotchi in this little bit downturn. We got a game that's playable, fun, maybe even rewarding. It's gonna be the Gotchi summer for sure.
Yeah, so we stand out so well when all the noise kind of goes down. So kind of like these markets.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I was in the wrong browser. There we go.
I am almost about to jump in. Just as I was getting ready to jump in the Gotchiverse, I restarted my computer because it gets rid of some of the lag, and then Mac threw an update at me, and it's still going. It got rugged by Apple, but it's almost done. Always good to have a random update thrown at you right before an event.
I've had that happen once. It's always wild. It's like, how is this forced upon us?
Wow, this is probably our biggest attendance ever in the amphitheater. 751 friends listening right now. Welcome to all the new friends for tuning in. And definitely, when you're in the Gotchiverse, you're going to want to probably stay in this channel keep listening because there's going to be some directions that are going to be dropped in the channel. We'll also be dropping them in the Gotchiverse, but it'll be probably easier to just tune in here so you know exactly what to do.
Yeah, awesome turnout. Welcome everybody. And I just hopped in the social mode. It looks like I'm in District 24, right? You got the two big districts. I appear to be, well, no, there's the north gate. I'm going to make my way up towards the north gate just so I can get a bit centered. And then we'll go over some of the cool gameplay stuff happening today. It's going to be a little different than I think anyone's expecting. And that's going to be a lot of fun. But first, just a quick look at what we've done as a group this last week. We published the April review, and you could just see how crazy April was, right? In terms of everything that got accomplished and shipped, the game itself, the play drop, so much on that side. Also some UI improvements, the bot wars, squashing the bugs and the bots. And then there's this WAP ghost staking now live. Little shout out to that. I hopefully as we hang out today, I can catch up on that as well, and would love to talk with you guys about the WAP. And of course, we're on to crafting in the Gotchiverse. It's no longer possible to craft the Golden Altar #1. It ended with about 3.7 thousand Le Golden Altars minted. So very
that was the tile. There altars, yeah. We had about 1,200.
Oh yeah, much less. I say altar, yeah. We're talking about the tiles here. 3.7 thousand though. That's some busy crafting. That's pretty cool. But when it depends on your perspective, right? That's a very small amount when you think about how many parcels, how big the world is. Like those are going to be a rare sight to see at the end of the day. A very so now crafting for the second theme golden tile is ongoing. This is the one with the portal in the middle, right? So this is portal themed, and we've still got about a week left to craft that one. We're about halfway. Later today, we could jump in, chat about all these DAO proposals. There's a lot of activity in the DAO, in the forum, including talk about the bubble ups, inside the game, eye shape and eye color implementation, and a couple others off the top of my head that are coming to interesting points. So we can all chat about those a little bit. And yeah, with that, Dan, are you in the Gotchiverse yet?
I am almost there. Just got opened up after about 20 minutes, and everything's coming back online here. But I mean, you guys can start without me. I won't hold it against you. We are very close to. The Alchemica is going to start dropping here in just a moment.
Now you'll notice here in the world, it just a pop-up just came from admin saying deposit vortexes are located in District 23. And Alchemica spawns in District 24 for the Alchemica party today. So, very, very interesting here. Why would this be, guys? Well, Coder Dan had alluded to a bit of a game of King of the Hill. And I think we can kick things off, if Mark's listening, we could kick things off with a very friendly round of just Alchemica everywhere. But later, we're gonna be making it a little more interesting, throwing some wild cards in there. But yeah, while we're chit chatting, we could let a little bit of the normal Alchemica spawning happen, and position yourselves accordingly. Right, District 23 is further west. That's where your vortexes are, and District 24 is further east. That's where the Alchemica is going to be spawning. So you can start to imagine how this might play out here if, I don't know, say some weapon systems came on, Coder Dan, right?
Oh,
that would throw that would make things very interesting if you're trying to get to a faraway vortex. All right, I see a lot of friendly gotchis in the Gotchiverse. If you guys see me, throw me a heart emoji. Not a heart, just a heart emoji, please and thank you. And if anyone else wants to hop on stage, raise your hand. I'll take a look, see who is.
So we got 16 hands up here.
Oh, goodness. Yes, we do. Let's get Hefe up here first, kick things off. He's streaming. Hefe! Hello, hello.
Good morning. Good morning, fellas. This is going to be awesome. I'm so stoked. I got my Gotchi positioned accordingly, and I'm ready to pick up some Alchemica.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, it's by positioned accordingly. You are chilling in D23, or no, District 24, right? Gosh,
Yeah,
I'm, like,
well,
walking the
I
wrong
heard
direction.
I heard you say more of the Alchemica is gonna be dropping on this end, so I'm kind of just off to the right, and so hopefully I can make it to the vortexes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm finally in. Thank God.
All right, we didn't want to start the party without you, Dan. No futuristic.
I'm gonna try to make it to the game.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, hello.
Hey, good
Hey,
morning.
hey. I just ran as quickly, as many, gotchis per second across the Citadel or across this district to get to District 24. It's just crazy to see this like wave of gotchis all running in the same direction.
I see that too. Really funny.
Yep. That would be
Oh
a
my
perfect way to identify any remaining bots because they wouldn't like react properly. They're just like zigzagging around. It's like all the smart people are heading east.
I'm literally leading a wave here.
Yeah, it was cool. This is the first. I mean, I've been in the Gotchiverse since the social mode is launched, but that was the first time I've noticed like how quickly it switched from District 23 chat to District 24 when I guess I crossed whatever the boundary was.
Yeah, yeah. If, that's what I noticed too. I actually had the chat on. It was closed, and I was like, "Which district am I in?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, if I just open the chat, it's going to tell me exactly which district I'm in right away." So, yeah, it switched over right away for me too. All right, well, let's see here. Should we?
Kick off here?
Yeah, let's do a drop. Let's try this out. And I see a lot of hands up. We'll pull Maury up here after each round. We'll kind of mix up the table here, but we should get this party started, so to speak. So let's see here. The first minutely ones are dropping right now, I think. Let's give it a minute.
There are a lot of gotchis in here.
Yeah, how many are live? Can we see that, or it's only on login?
So right now we have 2,847 players in the Gotchiverse.
Wow. That's incredible. So just keep in mind if when these Alchemica start spawning in the game, you might see a vortex. I don't think we're able to delete them. You'll see vortex in District 24, but they're not gonna work. Oh, the vortex are hidden in 24. I'm being informed by.
Oh, they're only on the mini map. Yeah, we didn't have time to update the mini map in time, but they are hidden, so don't go looking for them in District 24.
I see. Okay, that totally makes sense. Yeah, I'm walking towards it on the mini map.
Oh,
There's nothing there.
Feels like there's more gotchis than ever before. Like I'm on this road. Seems like there's like 50 gotchis just in one spot here in the road. It's wild. Everyone's on the roads.
Yeah, this is where roads are really going to matter because you need the speed.
Luckily, there's no collisions with gotchis. We can just run right past each other. No traffic jams.
Yeah. Well, we're ghosts. We should be translucent. It's all logical. All right, over 2,000 players. I think we're 2 minutes away here. I think I'm not seeing any Alchemica yet, but I think it's gonna be dropping here in a little bit.
But initially, this first round of Alchemica is going to be dropping equally throughout the map. I believe so, right?
Well, that was the plan here, but I saw the Mark sent the announcement out that it's going to be only on
Okay.
So I think it's the only difference is it's a friendly round. Oh no. Okay. I'm getting live updates here, guys. The first one's going to be a full map, so if you're in the wrong district, don't worry.
Oh crap! It's massive gotchi migrations about to happen to District 23.
All right, move.
Everyone's hanging at the north gate here. Hey guys, what's up?
Stay centered. Just stay near the
Yeah,
center.
give me a heart.
Yeah, these call outs are going to be, we got to coordinate on these. So I've got to keep, I can't follow along in the weekly hangout chat because I've got to be in the dev chat and make sure we're on the same page here.
We just hit
Hope somebody's-
1,000 people in our Discord here, just hanging out with us.
this
I
is
think
wild.
this might be the biggest gathering. I think.
Yep, I think so. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
awesome. There was like 1,500 people like RSVP'd for it. Super cool.
If you're in the chat and Discord and you hear us talking, but you can't see it because you're not in the world for some reason, don't forget Gotchi lending. You can definitely borrow a Gotchi and hop in right now for basically free. Or at least go check out one of those links. No Futuristic is streaming, Hefty is streaming. You guys drop those links again. Oh, I see a countdown.
Oh,
300 seconds on the clock. Alchemica is spawning.
Oh, here we go.
I think we're just waiting.
Another countdown.
Yeah. Game has not begun yet, guys. It'll start. We're gonna do a normal round first before the OGs remember what happens during the game.
Yeah, there'll be a little bit of violence, friendly violence, or mayhem. I like that word.
So, normal
All right.
drop is incoming.
I'll type something in the in-game chat here. Our fancy new in-game chats. Oh, the chat room is on fire.
We just cracked 3,000 players.
Nice.
Wow.
You
People
guys all
hopping in.
do your Discord login? Anyone try that?
Oh no! How do you do that?
It's before you jump into the game, before you like go through the great portal, there's an option in the settings now. It's the main case for it right now is if your name is red in the game, there's a button that'll pop up that says, "Hey, you need to go over and log in with Discord." It might help you. Depends on a couple factors, but it might help you get unbanned. But if you're not banned to begin with, you don't really need it yet. But it will. We're going to be adding some features that'll integrate with Discord more as well. So after when you get some downtime, definitely worth doing that.
Yeah, I think I haven't done it yet, and I really want to try that out. I can't believe that got shipped so fast. That's a great feature. And there might be more we can do with that in the future, right? In terms of linking the Gotchiverse with our primary social hub at the Discord. There's a lot of interesting things we could build off of that. Okay, just got a message from Gotchi Mark, lead dev running the spawns here, and he's saying it's ready to go. It's going to drop at exactly the 20-minute mark on the hour. So we've got basically 3 minutes till the first spawns arrive.
Ready, and they're going to be all over the map.
That's what I'm reading.
It's gonna be like feeding piranhas, feeding sharks.
There's a lot of the main highway is so full of gotchis. You weren't kidding.
I was saying it's like a migration there.
You know what the difference is? Usually we all spread out and disperse as evenly as possible. But yeah, there's new strategies being implemented here because suddenly I think the roads are really emphasized as crucial here.
Feels like a Chinese city getting ready to be locked down. Everyone's trying to get out.
Heyo.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you know how big each distribution will be this morning? Will it be similar to last week where it was like 10,000 pieces of Alchemica whenever you did the drops?
Yeah, pretty much the total amount is pretty much the same as the last big round that we did, and there will still be a lot of alpha.
Yeah, emphasizing the alpha because everybody here is on the alpha mode. So
There's I was running the numbers, and based on all the crafting I've seen so far, about 75% of alpha is not in float right now. Basically, it's either in our wallets or in the DAO's wallet or in the Great Portal or burned. So
because
large
all the
percentage of alpha, because all the crafting, yeah, like a disproportionate amount is locked up compared to the other tokens.
yeah, this is one reason we have to drop a little bit more today, a little bit more alpha to offset that because everything's so diamond hands on all the everywhere alpha is, it's not moving. Yeah, so the Great Portal, that's going to hold their collection until the Great Battle, which is down the road. That's a long to diamond. Very predictable.
And the DAO too, yeah, the DAO basically can do whatever they want with it. It's sitting in the DAO treasury right now.
Yeah.
If you guys go to app.aavegotchi.com/treasury, we actually updated the page to show how much Alchemica the DAO is holding. Kind of nice to see that.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even know about that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite pages. I bet there's a lot of DAO members. It's just like, yeah, number go up.
2.5 million die.
All right,
We should be getting a drop, yeah, incoming.
It looks like we're going to be spawning actually a little bit more than last time in terms of gross amount. It's 13,000 Alchemica per spawn, at least on this first round here. We'll see if that holds. But smaller ratio, so there should be a ton of pickups, but it all totals a greater number. So it's going to be no joke. I'm hopping back into in-game chat.
It looks like we had an issue with the max number of Alchemica in the map, I think. That's why I didn't. I see some commands being set here. Maybe too many chunks for the map. That's why that drop just got skipped right then.
We dropped too much Alchemica.
Too much alpha.
What a tease, right? You're like, no drop. Where's the drop? Insane.
It's gonna be like Hefe said, a feeding frenzy, but everybody's getting even more manic as they wait for their drop.
Yep. Doxy wants the alpha.
All right, on the way. Oh, here it comes.
12,000.
Oh, there it is. Go, 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 go,
Nothing
go.
but FUD. Grab all the FUD. Oh, there's a big alpha. Come on, get to it, get to it, get to it, get to it. Ah, there we go.
Wow, it's everywhere. Oh, yeah.
This stuff on the roads got scooped up so fast. I've been forced off the roads.
Nice. Ooh, there's a 0.1 FUD. Not even worth it, but I'm going to get it.
Oh, man. I'll check
nice
the in-game chat.
So how often are these drops going to be happening? Do we know? I think it's every 30 seconds like normal.
Every 60 seconds for a 5-minute period. So we skipped the first one. I don't know. We'll probably have 3 or 4 more drops here over the next few minutes for this round.
Here we go.
Oh, there's
let's
more.
go. Here we go. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, like a horde of Aavegotchis just showed up.
Oh man, it's a big alpha. Come on, get it. Oh, it's like it takes a little bit of time for it to show up actually. Like from the time the toast notification comes to when it actually appears.
A warning, yeah.
It's not all happening at once, probably because that would be super laggy. So it's kind of staggered.
I like how
I almost prefer it.
Really nice.
Yeah, I agree. I actually like how it trickles down like that. We get a chance to
This
grab.
poor bot can't pick up the Alchemica.
Yeah, seeing the bots trying to pick it up is pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this means, but Mark's saying that it drops minutely, but they drop over the course of 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're
There's like-
staggered.
Yeah,
That's actually really good for throwing off bots because they're gonna go towards one and then another one's gonna appear. They're gonna see it and have a crisis, not know what to do.
That's true. That's just another wave of complexity for the bots to figure out.
I found the exact point where District 23 turns to District 24, I guess in the middle of the map. And I just love it says, you have entered District 23.
Yeah.
You have entered District 24 if you move back and
Very
forth.
scenic.
Feels good. That means you're very near me. I literally just arrived at that big intersection. So I'll be looking for you. I'll say hi. My goal is to identify a vortex.
Uh-huh.
I plan to do some sniping from there.
Yeah, I'm running around with a Gotchi Left 4 Dead because I think the other one, No Futuristic's being rented right now. So if you see Left 4 Dead, don't rob me.
Left 4 Dead.
So to confirm again, so District 23 does have the vortex. District 24 will be. They're not going to be there. If anyone's, I think I got that right.
Yeah, one way to confirm is I just found on that main center highway, just heading out of Northgate, going straight down, those vortexes are there. I finally got a visual.
I'm going there right now.
And I think if you go anything left of that to the west, you would be in 23. So yeah, I think that's where the vortexes are. We'll find out here quick, but it's like basically the idea is to split the map. One side is where you gather the Alchemica, one side is where you're going to need to get to deposit it into your pocket and basically secure your loot bag.
Gotta secure the bag.
Yeah. So the friendly times are almost coming to an end here. The next time we do this,
Gotta secure the bag.
You're gonna have some battle mode. So the friendly times. Yeah. The Citadel's gonna have a weird lapse in judgment here for this hour, guys. Pre-planned mayhem. So I guess my point is, if you did good on this pickup, you might want to head to the vortex and take care of that now, because it's going to be a lot harder to get to the vortex here in a little bit.
Is anyone else getting kind of when they're walking? I'm picking up a bunch of Alchemica that doesn't appear to be there, but I think it must be on another server or something. You know, it's getting that. I'm just walking and I'll pick up Alchemica, but I don't see it.
Okay, and to make up for our scheduled, we missed a few rounds there with the technical. So we're going to add a couple more minutes of friendly pickups here. So we got about 2-3 more minutes to the bottom of the hour to do pickups on this friendly round.
Yep, just had one big spawn.
Oh, there's a huge Alchemica over there.
I'm going to pull a few more people on stage here. Let's see who we got. Crypto Godfather, welcome. Pulling you up. I hear the Price is Right theme song in the back of my head. Come on down. There we go. Crypto Godfather in the house.
Hey, how's everyone going? How awesome is this?
Morning.
GM.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm in super friendly mode right now, where if I get to an Alchemica on the floor and I see one of you guys heading towards it, I'll stand right in front of it and I'll just hit the heart emoji when you guys come to pick it up. I'm feeling generous.
Very generous.
But I'm going to make up for it here in the next round when I get my my ammo. So gonna balance all out.
Running to the vortex now before violence ensues.
I don't know if this was on purpose, but the fact that it's kind of dark, but we fire hearts at each other, right? Because we kill each other with kindness. It's a friendly zone. We're in the Citadel. There's no real weapons, no portal mage axes, but they're hearts. So it's like it dawned on me as like it's a heart attack. Like this is a heart attack mode. So let's see here.
I've just noticed that if you've got points, 0.1 or 0.7, you can't use the vortex. You've got to have 1.0 at least. Just heads
Yeah,
up for
you need
everyone.
you need at least one whole. It doesn't have to be like one whole Alchemica, just total. You gotta have 1.0 or above.
Of combined of all four.
Yeah. Should be like
Okay.
that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you are in the game and you can't pick up Alchemica, it's most likely because your account has been restricted due to our automated system thinking you're a bot. Could be your IP, it could be a lot of things. So what you're going to want to do is go to the Gotchiverse updates channel, and it's the most recent message there about enabling basically log in with Discord, and that could help you out. It's not guaranteed, but there's a good chance it'll help you get unrestricted. So if you're a manager or have some scholars working with you, and they got banned or shadow banned, please make them aware of that. It'll probably help a lot.
So just a quick one. For the next drop, do we have to be in District 24 or is it 23 and 24 still going?
We're going to be going for another probably, I think, 20 minutes or so with the full drop, and then we're going to start splitting off. I mean, yeah. Then we're going to start having some fun.
These road battles are going to get real interesting here in a bit.
The vortex battles are going to be crazy.
Yeah, I wonder how many gotchis are going to be sitting there sniping people as they're trying to frantically get that E button.
Other things that happened this week too, while we're chilling and picking up sweet Alchemica. Dan on Twitter, if you haven't followed Coder Dan on Twitter, you had some great threads, or a great thread on how Yuga Labs could have idealized and used Polygon and our GBM bid to earn auctions to have a better experience. I think that was a kind of thread of the week. That one was full of alpha, really good perspective, and just underscores, why we've been able to have such a healthy, organic growth to our community over a 1.5 year period.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty wild drop. They could have done it in so many other better ways, but they just chose violence, chose Ethereum, and
Yeah. And there was like plenty of backlash and ways to improve it within that limited context. Like they should have used 721A instead of like different standards and gas optimized. But what I liked about yours is it took it to a whole nother level of like, nah, like here's how, if I was gonna do it, it would have been making the most of Polygon, and you still actually get your cake and eat it too on Ethereum. I don't know if somebody has a link to that thread. We should drop that in. I'll go find it. It was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it came to me. I was just like, they could have, because we started on Polygon with ours, and we bridged them back. But I was like, there's no reason you couldn't, with the amount of funds they have, they could have started it on Ethereum, manually bridged everything over, had the drop, and then let everyone bridge back. Or I mean, they could have also done some other stuff where they sold the like vouchers or something on Matic, and then people could bridge those back. It'd probably be a little bit cheaper to bridge those rather than like ERC 721. But either way, people wouldn't have been wasting $100 million worth of gas. They might have spent, there would have been no gas war. So when they're coming back from Polygon, it would have been probably 10-20 bucks per NFT, if even that. Like it would have been pretty cheap. But no, they had to use my Ethereum chain. Do it the hard way.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyone here got caught in the crossfire? Hopefully didn't throw gas on. I think the worst case is a lot of people were caught up in the hype and it's their first experience trying to get an NFT. And then they spend this like 0.2 ghost, or sorry, not ghost, 0.2 Ethereum they've set aside. And then it just disappears into the ether, quite literally. Goes straight to the miners and you don't get anything for it. It's not a good onboarding experience at all.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about the whole like their tweet that they sent out after where they were like, ETH clearly can't handle us, maybe we should consider 8K. Do you think a lot of people were like, this seems very like they set up this poorly optimized contract and did all these things so that they can kind of push their own chain? Do you think that like has any like
honestly, I think it's just incompetence. I think they're like just not, they were just like very reactive with that, trying to, I've seen that happen with a bunch of other projects where they blame Ethereum and then say, oh, we need our own side chain or whatever. They don't end up doing it.
They were trying to make lemonade out of lemons, and like I saw some people saying, "Oh, that had to be pre-planned," and no one would just off the cuff announce a new chain that way. But yeah, you probably would. I think they were like feeling the heat and just very reactive. So poorly thought out. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was very tone deaf, no matter what, planned or not. It was.
People in that community are pissed because like they're not communicating. Like they haven't really since the land reveal, there hasn't been much information about like what the stats mean, what the codas are doing. And I just find it funny that they kind of are ripping off part of like the Aavegotchi. They got their raw elements, there's gonna be crafting. It's like it's just interesting. It seems like they just copy pasted the hell out of us.
Yeah. Well, we already have a working product, and who knows how long it's going to take Animoca Labs to create their full-fledged, 3D pixel perfect like metaverse, because the stakes are so high for them. I love that Aavegotchi. We're always kind of the underdog, and I think it's nice to be able to build as an underdog without having all the pressure of like this huge massive sale and all the world looking at you. You can just iterate and listen to the community and work together instead of having like everyone waiting for you to fail.
Yeah, they have pressure. I mean, I don't want them to fail either because like they suck so much value out of the NFT market on layer one. It could be pretty bad. It could set the industry back a few years. They need to at least be halfway competent. But yeah, I was having similar thoughts, no futuristic, about the transparency, and like I saw some of those complaints. I was just like, wow, like that's the easy part, is just be transparent. And they copy pasted a lot of parts of Aavegotchi in terms of they've read our light paper and they've lifted off some of our best ideas. But A, it's not live, and B, they missed the key ingredient, which is it's a DAO built game. Like the chapters, the iteration, the back and forth, and the DAO channels. They, as far as I can tell, don't have any of that. Like you said, there's no communication from Yuga right now. It's radio silence. That doesn't sound like fun. Like the key thing we have is we're building a game together, and it's that's to me, I think the most, you can't copy paste that part. So
We were kind of talking about
yeah,
that last night, or I think it was either last night or one of the Gotchi spaces where communities like are really essential to these projects, right? For us to be able to come together as a DAO and build something like this. Like the community is probably like a huge part of it. And if the community is at odds with one another, that's not really going to be healthy in the long run.
yeah.
It's also, if you think of like, they couldn't correctly optimize their smart contracts, so there's no way they're going to be able to like craft anything close to Gotchi lending or like, you know, the dApps that we have that are developing by the community. So
Dude, it's all gonna be off chain. Like I really don't think they're gonna, like, all that stuff is, I noticed in their pitch deck or whatever it was, all the mentions of the crafting tokens and stuff, like none of that was specifically mentioned as an ERC20. I think they're gonna, everything's just gonna be run by Animoca Labs on Web 2. There's not even gonna be a settlement layer like we have with the Alchemica being ERC20s. Hey, I see Moon Gotchi, Yannick, and Gatekeeper. What's up, guys? That's awesome. Moon Gotchi and his damn standy boat.
So many people KYC'd for that, you know, for this land sale. So think of Animoca just collected all of this information about people, and like so many people didn't, you know, had no access. So they just gave away their like identity pretty much for nothing.
Their wallet addresses and got nothing in return.
Yeah.
They paid to dox their addresses.
Yeah.
Bad times. Quick announcement: we are 5 minutes out. We are switching modes in the at the 45-minute mark to PvP mode. We're going to have friendly fire, and it's going to be in the form of hearts. So if you've been in our stress test before, your Gotchi is going to be able to shoot hearts here in a few minutes. And that health bar your Gotchi has in the upper, what is it, the right corner, is going to be affected. Every time you get hit with a heart, that bar goes down. If your health bar depletes completely, you will, quote unquote, be ghosted, disappear, and have to respawn. And all that Alchemica that you have in your loot bag, that balance on the right side of the screen, will be spilled out into the Gotchiverse right there at the point of being shot. So people can come in and pick up that Alchemica. So what we're basically doing here is a King of the Hill. All the Alchemica spawning in, I believe, District 24. And you're going to have to get as much as you can and then make that perilous journey to the nearest vortex. So like Dan had mentioned, you may see a vortex on the mini map, but that mini map has not been updated to reflect the changes. If you're in District 24, there's no vortex there. You got to get back to District 23.
And there is no way to know which Gotchis are holding Alchemica, so you just have to assume every Gotchi is holding Alchemica and spray and pray.
See, I will say this is where having a controller comes in handy, because I have the spacebar mapped to like my B button, so I'm gonna be ready to pop people.
Is this true? Morgan says, if I press spacebar now, it makes a speaker clipping thump sound, like an empty caliber.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes. I think we also adjusted the damage a heart can deal. We're going to try it with, I think every hit takes away 2 HP for a level 1 Gotchi. And I'm going to double confirm here if levels for Gotchis are
10 HP and then +2 per level.
Oh, cool. So baseline is 10, just like before. That's the same as the stress test. And then if you have a level 2 Gotchi, this is the first time that trait's going to be tested out. You're going to deal 12 damage. If you have a level 3 Gotchi, you're going to deal 14 damage per heart. So it's pretty hairy, pretty quick. It's going to be pretty cool. So,
dang. Printed out my level 7.
I was going to say, I'm glad I have my level 5 here with me.
Yeah, check. I have a level 5, but I have a level 8 that's probably someone is running around with right now.
They're happy.
Oh, the Gotchis are migrating. Everyone's going east.
Go east,
Go
friends.
east, young Gotchi. Oh, some are coming west.
If you're going west, I guess you want to play defense. You're going to be the
West
Yeah.
is best.
Yeah, see, there's two angles of gameplay here. I mean, you could be the guy running around collecting Alchemica, or you could be the guy hanging out by the vortex, harvesting the souls of Gotchis for their Alchemica.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple ways to play this.
Hold the line.
Can you be killed while you're actively doing a withdrawal?
I think so, yeah. I don't think we didn't really have time to disable or make it like so you get a safe spot. Well, this is very, very experimental stuff, guys. So no guarantees, no refunds on if you get smashed at the vortex.
Yeah, you have to be quick with withdrawal and no crying in baseball. We'll just see how this goes.
We have 3,500 friends online right now.
I'm on the
3,500 enemies.
We've got to get the names for these roads published in game so I can tell which road. Everybody's zooming to
We
the
cool to
east.
name them after big DeFi protocols. Zapper Lane, Aave Square.
Oh, 13,000.
So
My health bar.
oh, there it is. Toggle shoot mode.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get
Oh
wrecked.
yes.
Oh, here comes the lag.
Let's see if we can
You
handle
guys thought it
all
was laggy before.
All right, I'm definitely killing all of you.
Run. I didn't even pick up any Alchemica.
I'm still in the right district.
Big pieces of Alchemica over here.
Oh, I see a red name. Yeah, take that right. Been wanting to do this for so long.
The bots are unable to pick up Alchemica, but can they shoot?
I think so, yeah.
Oh wow.
But they probably I mean, they won't be programmed to shoot.
Because you could theoretically, program a whole bunch of bots to just hunt down gotchis and then have one non-bot gotchi roaming behind it, collecting whatever they drop.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Where'd all the gotchis go? Is everyone in the east side now?
They're all with me. I don't know. Oh my gosh, 13,000 more Alchemica spawning.
Oh, I think I'm getting lagged out here.
Yeah, I'm getting lagged out too.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
There's
super
so
lag.
much-
Super lag.
So much Alchemica right in front of me, and I can't go towards it.
So
Yeah,
much
we're gonna-
Alchemica, 3,200 people online as well.
We're disabling the hearts for now, guys.
That was a good stress test. We pushed the limit.
Can't have nothing good. Oh, all this Alchemica and no gotchis.
There we go. Now we're back. Back, baby. All right. Well, that was
Alchemica here.
that was fun.
I'm moving smooth again.
Yeah, this is super smooth again. Are we
Our
still fighting?
CPUs,
No, no, we got
all the
it.
CPUs went to 100% in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, that maxed out. We were redlining there.
It's a good stress test for our PCs as well, if we need to upgrade anything.
Yeah. Whoa, I just saw Moongachi go by with an Aave boat equipped.
That boat is so fun to watch. I DM'd him and was like, man, that boat looks so nice in game.
It
I
really
want to buy a
does.
boat now. It's like
Immediately.
you're just cruising around on it. It looks like you're it's like sailing the seas.
Skyship. Yeah. That's the best looking wearable I've seen today. Immediately jumped out.
I can't believe how much Alchemica was sprayed everywhere there before. That was so good. So good.
Were you able to pick up most of it, or were you surrounded by competitors?
There were a few competitors, but yeah, I cleaned up quite a bit. So yeah, this is awesome fun.
I'm sitting here by some Alchemica. I can't believe how slow people are to pick it up. I'm like watching. Okay, they're scooping it now. But I got a piece of FOMO in front of me. I think they assume I'm going to pick it up, so they're just not coming to get it.
Oh, we got my first piece of kek.
Oh, I haven't got any kek yet.
Yeah, there's definitely a ton of alpha because I'm just walking around picking it up. I will say I do like this staggered approach to the drop of the Alchemica because it gives us something. It just keeps coming. It feels so good.
Yeah.
And it's also like it's like spawning up while I'm just randomly walking. So it's not like, everybody, I'm just walking around and it's there versus like the mad dash that we see sometimes.
Yeah, it's I think it feels definitely more organic how it'll probably feel in the real game.
Oh, there's a huge alpha here and it's a fake. Oh no.
It's like
It's
that
the big
coin
one,
you see
though.
stuck to the pavement. I don't know if you ever had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Gotchis are tricksters.
Oh, that's pretty wild. I really want to shoot though.
Is there any way we can enable hearts just in one district? Like if we enable the hearts on the portal on the vortex side?
Well, it'll still everyone will be in that side. Probably it'll be pretty crazy. We're gonna try updating the Alchemica to make the bonds a little bit bigger, so there'll be fewer 0.1s, which should help a little bit.
So less pickups should reduce some of the load, but they're valuable pickups. And then we'll try shooting hearts again, see if that helps at all.
Oh, here we go.
I think we're gonna have shoot mode back on here in a
Oh,
minute.
there's a heart.
Yep, we're back.
Murder people. Sorry, got you, friend. Oh.
Oh,
Good morning, friends.
It is funny to see some of the hearts are getting stuck.
Oh, Z-Bot. I see Z-Bot.
Kill him.
FPFS is coming to a crawl here, and
Yeah.
moving like a snail.
Okay, sorry, Gotchi. I must kill you.
There's something really gratifying about killing AFK people.
Oh, Web. Good point.
How's it going?
Yeah, if they're not even willing to dodge. I'm chilling here with Z-Bot. We're exchanging emotes with each other.
Where are you guys at?
Oh, wow. This is a cool looking installation. I didn't see this before.
Which installation?
It's like a golden Gotchi statue.
Mm.
I
Where
thought
is
I
it?
just ran into E-Tree, but it's a different archer.
Oh, wow. Easter eggs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Gotchis love their gold.
I just did the bolt and I've done a drop off. Woohoo! Nice.
How many Alchemica did you pocket?
Everywhere. There were hearts going everywhere. It was like, battle royale.
Oh, that big alpha's just sitting there. It's not real though. No, it's not real.
There was like a little grouping of FOMO and alpha there. And I thought, well, nobody's touching that. It's strange.
Yeah, I really like this staggered drop. Like I've been walking around and I somehow have 6 Alchemica, but I mean, a lot of it was just getting picked up while I was walking around looking at stuff.
Where's this this golden statue that you speak of?
District 24.
Looks like at the top.
It was, I guess, towards the middle of the map. Like if we're going from bottom to top of map. but I don't have. Is there a way to make this mini map larger?
No,
It'd be cool if you could like click on it to see the whole thing. But
Yeah, because I'm just seeing the little, whatever amount that it shows.
yeah. We are 11 days away from the full map. It's going to be even wilder then. Gonna definitely need a.
Yeah, while we've got everybody here, we should drop that video previewing the land release. Great one to share and let people know what the land release is about and what's coming up on May 18. I'll go get the link.
This golden statue looks sick. I just found a statue.
It's sick, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered a question that maybe Coder Dan and Jesse can help with from yesterday's District 420. We were talking about like basically every parcel. When you start, you're going to start with the level 1 altar. You don't have to roll the VRF or do a surveying to actually channel because that Alchemica is from above the ground. Now, do I need to do the surveying if I want to upgrade my altar, or can I continue to upgrade the altar on a plot of land that hasn't been surveyed?
Sorry, I'm multitasking here.
Yeah, I got disconnected there for a second. Sorry. I heard something about surveying and altar.
Yeah, so each parcel comes with the level 1 altar, and you don't need to survey the channel from the altar. So my question was, if we have a parcel that we have not surveyed, can we upgrade the altar, or do we need to open the parcel essentially in order to upgrade it? And then I guess the second part of that question is, if I have a parcel that I have not opened, can I build walls on it?
You will, so you can upgrade your altar without having surveyed the parcel, but you will not, I don't think you'll be able to put walls on a parcel without an altar. So as long as you have an altar, I think if you want to put a reservoir and a harvester down, you'll need to have surveying been completed. But for walls, I'd have to look at our internal tech tree. I don't think there's any requirement as long as you have an altar.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
So I've been so engrossed in the golden altars. So the normal altars, how much are they? Are they free, or are they the same price, or what's the deal with them?
Yeah, the level 1 normal altar is free. You basically you don't get it with your parcel, but you can craft it for free whenever you want.
Okay, cool.
That's the only installation that's free. The other ones will have a recipe with them. But it's like you play a game and you get the hut for free, basically.
Yeah, cool. Clash of Clans, nice. I just love this, the level that this is going to go. And yeah, I'm so excited, so excited. So what's that? 11 days. 11 days till the 18th. Yes.
Yep.
It's gonna come right up on us. It's gonna happen so fast.
Just looking at the District 24 chat, there's this one interaction, and it says, this person's name is Little Bastard, and they're asking, how can I use my double axe to hit some bastards? So it's a little bastard going around hitting other bastards in the Gotchiverse. It's like, we need to get these hearts enabled again. This will be a lot of fun.
I guess the Citadel is it's really meant to be peaceful, right? The magic of the Citadel has not allowed us to fire our hearts as we desire.
By the way, did anyone else go crazy buying golden altars? Or is that just me just being a bit nuts?
The altars? Oh, yeah.
I definitely bought some.
Yeah, I didn't hold back.
once in a lifetime opportunity. Once
Well,
it's
I'd
gone,
really,
it's
yeah, I'm really excited about like getting one on a like opened parcel and then like leveling it up and just having like a nice like golden altar on some preserved land. I think that that would be unique, like art all over it and stuff.
yeah,
Because everyone's
nice,
going to
nice.
be tearing their packs open, right, and just chugging all that Alchemica from the ground. It's like I feel like going against the grain could be an advantage.
Yeah, it's we were talking about strategy yesterday, and I'm just like starting to think about it. Like, I have 58 parcels, right? And I have 22 gotchis. So every day I can hit up 22 of my parcels for a channeling. So that means that 36 of my parcels are being unused. And it's like I have to figure out a strategy to utilize them because if not, I'm just like wasting that potential Alchemica that I could be getting, that UBI from each of those parcels every day. And that's beyond like even thinking of building reservoirs and doing everything else. It's like, holy crap, I have to do some homework.
Yeah, nobody's going to do it perfect. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many ways to all roads lead to Rome, and so many different roads. I'm going to be really interested in seeing how much extra, a spacious or a reasonable's worth once it's got a golden altar on there. I think there's going to be a definite premium on them.
Mm-hmm. That it'd be
I'm curious to see how many people are going to equip their golden altar, like right at the beginning.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing. I was like, I wonder how many people are just gonna hold it and try and flip it, or like put it on. Because once you put it on, right, you can't take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it'll be interesting to see how many people just like try and diamond hand them.
Will there be? No, go
I
ahead.
saw the price card. Oh, you go, man. You go.
No, go ahead.
I saw the price go up to about 750 very quickly, and I think it's come back down to sort of maybe 700. It was a 640, 680. They got cleaned up pretty quickly, I think. But yeah, it's somewhere around 700 goes. So that's an interesting premium almost instantly as soon as no more could be minted. So clearly the market thinks there's demand.
I think a similar thing will happen with the tiles. Once we get close to the point where you can't grab them anymore, that's going to be it. Coder Dan, though, I did have a question because I saw it in the chat. Someone was saying, hey, no futuristic, rent gotchis to hit up your parcels, but each gotchi can only channel once a day. Will there be a filter in the bazaar at some point, or I guess in the gotchi lending part of the website, where we could be able to see if a gotchi has channeled before we rent it?
Yeah, because nothing's live yet, so it's pretty hard to add all that in before stuff is live on chain. But that we will eventually, as fast as we can, get that added onto the subgraph, and then added onto the UI as well. But I don't think I'd expect it in the first week. It's going to be a little bit inefficient that first week.
Yeah, that's fair. You're shipping a whole new, use case for the game, so I would expect that.
Yeah, but eventually, that will be part of the lending experience. Quick PSA: tomorrow is I believe, I have not seen it, but I believe that the DAO will also be having a hangout, kind of a DAO minute, like a meeting, and we've started a weekly Aavegotchi DAO meeting, same time, 2 p.m. UTC, and we'll be covering lots of different issues. There's quite a few open issues in the DAO forums. There's some discussion about installation upgrades, and is there any way to tweak the recipes at all to make level 9s more appealing? There's some discussion on bubble ups, estate building, respecking spirit points, and I don't know how much we'll be going over all of those, but I'm sure there'll be lots of good discussion. So if you want to have your voice heard in the DAO, or if you just want to listen in on what the big brains are talking about in the Aavegotchi DAO, definitely show up for that tomorrow. I'll create an event for it here in Discord, so everyone knows.
I know. I was looking at those boards Hardcore made. Sorry, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, just the last week's meeting was really nice.
Yeah, I really like those
like
boards.
140 people.
Mm-hmm.
Those Miro boards, I guess they're called, and they have really lays out the information nicely. Because I was having trouble kind of following some of the conversation. Is like you said, big brain conversations. It takes me a while to get through it. But those Miro boards and the way that the stickies and everything were laid out it's going to be really nice for the more casual person who wants to just see what's going on there.
Yeah, it is really some big brain stuff. Like I was having a conversation when I was out one night with a person, and like I was thinking of the conversation, the interview I did with Looking Handsome about like that trait triangle and the balancing of traits in a game. And these two people were trying to figure out who's going to play next pool. So they did rock, paper, scissors. And it dawned on me, I was like, oh, rock, paper, scissors is like the perfect analogy for that balanced triangle because no matter what you choose, there's a defense against it. So I was like, oh, that's like the perfect way to teach a child that concept.
Yeah, pretty much all of every magic system or fighting system, when you boil it down, it's really just rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, and it's like that did not click. I remember I did the interview with him. I listened in on the DAO discussion last week, and it was just like you guys are speaking French, and then it just clicked, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. I get why they're like so meticulous about this because they like balancing, especially with all of these different traits. Because if it's just rock paper scissors, it's just three things, you know. But when you start amplifying it by adding wearables and then BRS, and then there's multipliers with kinship and all these different things that play together to affect gameplay, it becomes like you need a mirror board to be able to like do this.
I also like the thinking behind making this a more like a public thing. I mean, it was always a public thing, but also getting more kind of attention on it, because I think it's something that's gonna does get overlooked sometimes. Like the DAO discussions get moved to the background sometimes when we're getting caught up in the game or crafting or whatever. It's kind of nice to still make sure we're having those really important conversations somewhere.
Oh, PvP is back. People are shooting hearts again.
Yeah, I'm killing some AFK people.
There's always people.
They're starting to run away.
Yeah, we're still trying.
The hearts actually cleave. I wasn't
Oh,
expecting them
I'm almost dead
to go
here.
through.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get out. Someone's killing me.
I'm being chased. Trying to move irregularly, but not get defined as a bot. Moving back and forth. No, stay away. Donald Trump dropped 7.1 Alchemica. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I like how it tells you how much they drop. That's fun.
Oh, there's a person with a foxy tail chasing me. That's a fine foxy tail, but stay away.
I just died. No, someone just killed me. But I might have killed a couple of people just prior.
How much Alchemica did you drop?
Oh crap, I got 5 Alchemica in my pocket. I gotta get out of here.
Run! By the way, on a slight bug thing, I got kicked before, and when I rejoined, when I was pressing the up key, that would zoom me in more. So, yeah, the W wouldn't do it, but the up key would, and then I just reloaded, and then I reloaded the whole web page, and then it worked fine. So just for your heads up, Dan and Jesse.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I had the same thing. I re-logged in, and then my arrows were controlling the zoom, so we got to figure that out. But
yep, we got that logged in our bug report log here.
Yes, where it just adds a little bit to the complexity, and it gamifies the game.
It's interesting. If you're on the road, oh, look at all that Alchemica. If you're on the road, you can move faster than the heart.
Yeah.
Gotchiverse.
Well, we're trying to. We haven't really spent a lot of time on the PvP and hard stuff. You guys can probably tell is the hard. We haven't really done too much like testing with hearts and the lag and all that. But yeah, well, that's one thing we definitely will be focusing on is kind of decoupling the heart speed and the attack speed from the actual Gotchi's movement because they should move separately. But right now they're kind of moving. They're kind of coupled together. But eventually they will be decoupled from each other.
Oh, sorry, bots. Oh wait, no, the hearts went away. Where's that vortex?
I'm going to drop this Twitter link again. We just published a brand new video promoting the May 18th land release. The channeling, the equipping of items like altars and tiles, all that's covered in there. It's a great one to share if you're trying to introduce the Gotchiverse to others. You can get a feel for what's coming.
Well, I made it to the vortex and got out. I got my money out. Time to run away.
Yeah, I think we're probably done with PvP for now for this hangout. We did a couple rounds and definitely got plenty of room for optimization. So no need to continue doing that. But it was fun to try.
Yeah, just because the alpha and the play drop launch doesn't mean we're not still stress testing and building this together. So this social mode, this is a perfect time for us to experiment with different ideas and see where our computing levels are with 3,000-4,000 real players in the game and much bigger map than previous stress tests. This is good. We'll get there where we can get a little bit more violent without the lag.
It's still impressive that all this is. Go ahead. Yeah.
No. Go. You go.
I was just gonna say it's impressive that all this is still running in one instance. Like that is still, even with these little bit of a little lag here and there with the PvP, it's still pretty impressive that we can do this. Like it's possible.
Yeah, it actually is chugging through. Running hot, but chugging through. It'd be cool.
Yeah, totally.
Makes me think, like, what if you could fire less hearts, and then what if they weren't even hearts? What if, we get into real weapons and stuff, and if everybody just had one grenade they could chuck, and that was it, and it'd take 10 minutes to cool down or something, then you'd have a lot less weapons flying, but you could deal out a good amount of, damage, and maybe it's got some splash damage, all that stuff. Just daydreaming here on different things to do, but
one of the eye proposals is to give Gotchi eyes, like make them laser eyes.
Jeez.
Like mythical eyes would be some sort of laser you shoot out.
I mean, maybe if it's like cosmetic laser eyes.
I want to use my axe. I'm ready to just slay some liquidators with this axe.
Yeah, I got that a martini I'm ready to fully utilize since it's like gives me a boost in luck. So I just want to walk around with that martini, just be chill.
You're just gonna boost up your luck before you go like wheel and deal around the Citadel.
Yeah.
What you were saying before, Hefe, I totally agree. I think it's just super amazing that on one instance we've got over 3,000 people all going crazy all over the world. Like that is just staggering. So awesome.
Yeah, that was another thing I saw in the Yuga Labs other side. They're also planning to do that. So the fact that we're doing it first, we are already on the other side. We're already there.
Yeah.
Paving the way.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're gonna have like all of their game assets secured by users' wallets. It doesn't sound like. So I'm pretty sure the team that they have is like more traditional gaming industry.
Yeah, Animoca Brands is they're very innovative, but like there's I kind of associate them with like Web 2.5, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, and they have so many projects too. It's hard to think that like they're gonna be able to focus on making one of them like 100% chance of success. I mean, they're in everything.
Sorry to interrupt, but big shout out to Nucky. I'm just saying Nucky join the chat. Nucky.
Yeah.
He's racing home. He said he got in an Uber and he's on the way home to jump.
Nookie should be pleased to find out. I've been listening to a lot of Wu-Tang lately, just trying to get more lyrics into my head. So a lot of Ghostface Killer, and I think of Nookie every time I listen to some Wu-Tang.
Well, he's got the whole Wu-Tang Clan in his wallet.
Yeah, he really does. I was thinking about that because with rentals, I was thinking, I don't know, we talked about it in Discord a little bit, but the idea of renting my Gotchi, Music City Gotchi gang, and then people being able to use it in the chat potentially in nefarious ways. So, like, for a person like him, like, I was thinking for myself, like, oh, I can just change the name, but then I would lose the name. Him having the full Wu-Tang clan, that has to, like, there's extra value to those Gotchis because that's only one instance that can exist in the Gotchiverse where you have like, Ghostface Killer. There's not going to be multiple Ghostface Killers because there's only one that can be spelled that way, and he owns that name,
Yeah, I'm a big time name maxi. I have like only 3 and 4 letter word names.
Did you get into any of that ENS hype that happened like in the last week or two?
No, I'm still like, I mean, like I want my name on ENS, but it's like expensive. Like WEBB, sheesh. It's like way too much.
Yeah, because it's just 4 characters, right?
Yeah, but also it's like it's a variation of the word web, like WEB. So it's like they think for whatever reason it's like highly valuable. But I want web.eth. But it's like I think it's like 5 ETH or something that they want for it, and I'm just like, no way. I'm just gonna wait till they think it's worthless or something, or bid on it.
A lot of those names, they're like numbers, right? So people are collecting 4-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers. Maybe that's the next trend for Gotchiverse, right? We will have Aavegotchis renamed to domains like 1122 Gotchi.
Well, I feel like people have already taken up like all of the, I guess, alpha numeric, like single digits and symbols. I remember because people talking about that in the Discord, like, oh, like trying to sell it on the bazaar as a, this is the asterisk. This is the only asterisk gotchi out there. It's like, that's pretty
I want
interesting.
the money sign. I want the money sign gotchi. Who's got that one?
Yeah, that's the name is so powerful. But now like ENS is moving. People are trying to like jump and hype up 5-digit ENS, I think, which have already sold out or minted out. But I'm avoiding it because it's a dangerous game. Some people like you buy ENS and then you realize it expires in like 3 days and it costs more money than what you paid to like renew it. So it's like, ugh.
Just an update. Nucky's in an Uber, just so everyone on the call knows. Nucky's in an
Thanks.
Tell him to pitch Aavegotchi to the driver.
Yeah, let him know that he needs to buy a gotchi, and he probably needs at least 1 land parcel so that he can channel, or else he's not going to make it.
Or he can have like 5. Yeah, he can have like 5 parcels and then start his own like transportation system instead of working for Uber.
Yep. He'll start his own taxi service.
Yeah, his own teleporter service in the Gotchiverse.
Shoo.
So Coder Dan and Jesse, have you guys thought about because we've been talking about Yuga Labs. They have put out a SDK kit that they're throwing around. Ooh, a whole bunch of Alchemica dropped. They have this kit that they're putting out. Do you think Pixelcraft or Aavegotchi would ever consider building in their metaverse, like on one of their plots of land?
I mean, probably not Pixelcraft, but I'm sure there could definitely be some Aavegotchi like community developers. I doubt we'll have the bandwidth to do that. We'll be busy making our own developer SDK.
Yeah, it's true. So much Alchemica.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of wait and see as well, right? Like at some point, maybe it's years, not months, there'll be this consolidation period where the incentives make sense to stop building in a silo and and interoperability will be the thing to focus on. But right now, even though that's like standards, shared standards is what makes that possible, the incentives aren't there. So everybody wants to build their own world and kind of race to the middle, see who can get build the best product. So we'll have to wait and see what they do. And the cool thing is most of these worlds do share a lot of standards, so we can do that someday. Or they can come build on our SDK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see whose SDK gets built first.
Yeah. You can show them how to do it right on Polygon.
Yeah. We'll lead the way again, Yuga. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we gotta like make sure that they know all the parameters to use so that they can have a successful launch or something.
I love how these Alchemica just like randomly spawning. It's like
I'm
you'll be
gonna say,
going for one.
This is going wild.
Yeah. I'm trying to
gonna
get
get
away from
laggy.
all these gotchis. There's just so many of them.
Oh, there's a kick.
Yeah, do you go for the small ones? Or you only go for the big ones? Oh, it's crazy.
That's like you'll be going for a small one, and then you'll be en route, and then a big one will spawn right behind it, or like a different direction. You'll have to change course, and then someone else will be. You'll see they're going towards it, and then you realize that's when you screwed up. You should have just gone for the original one.
Every time.
And you're doing this in like half a second of calculation.
We just gotta figure out a way to improve the speed of light, right, Dan?
Yep. Once we finish this roadmap, we will start working on that.
I think everybody saw this, but this last week we had Polygon name us as the DApp of the month. So I just dropped that hangout. Pretty cool. A game recognized game right there. So they saw a great month with the play drop and took note. And I think let's try to repeat. Let's be DApp of the month back to back. Would they let us do that?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Will be so good they can't ignore you. I'm excited for the this major release. I think we're gonna get 100% utilization of Aavegotchis, because right now we haven't really had that before, but it'll be a good time to be a Gotchi lender, I think, when the real Citadel launches.
Yeah,
If Aavegotchi's not being used, it's literally just missing out on yield.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's I'm trying to think about that like more and more. Like every day I'm gonna have to wake up, I channel with all 22 gotchis, and then I put them up for rent, and then like, you know, eventually auto, like if I'm using the vault, it makes it easier, but I'll have to pull out, channel, put them back in every day. Or like, you know, once the relisting functions come to the renting for gotchis, then it'll be a little easier. Are we still having Alchemica drop in both districts or just one at this point?
I think it's the general drop.
Okay, cool. So I can move away from all these other gotchis.
Yeah. Is it true? 9,083 Alchemica spawning?
It'll be interesting to see how the rental market evolves as the activities for Aavegotchis also increase. You know, where you have your reservoir drainers, your random Alchemica picker-uppers, like all these different things you can do, like, and how people are gonna rent them out and what splits they're gonna get for that.
Yeah, someone needs to write a PhD. Their PhD thesis on Aavegotchi, because there's so much like wild economics that's going into this with the lending and the 4 different tokens, the time token, glitter. A lot of really juicy stuff to write about.
Paris, if he's listening, should probably be the one. He's going to Berkeley, and he, like, every time he jumps into a space with us and talks, it's amazing. Just that they're even addressing this stuff in school right now for him.
Oh yeah.
I went into their class. I gave a talk. I thought we haven't gotten that uploaded. I need to get that uploaded to YouTube. But I had a good 45-minute talk with their Berkeley, like their metaverse class, where I kind of went over the basics of Aavegotchi and covered a lot of it. So yeah, they're pretty keyed in over there.
This will be your first lecture at UC Berkeley. You might have many of these, these university chats.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we know the metaverse stuff isn't a fad, man. Like,
Yeah.
if the colleges are already starting to teach about it, it's like it's only 5 to 10 years out from being totally mainstream. That's the way of the world.
This call was not all about Nucky, but he reckons he's got a lot of PhDs. So,
Yeah, he's gonna get a PhD.
More drop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Dang, there's a big keck that just dropped. I was walking away from it. I've had no luck with keck. I think I've gotten one, like 0.1 today. A lot of alpha, not so much.
So much alpha.
Is this
Hangouts for the alpha?
Is the PvP coming back? Because like my bag's pretty heavy right now. Like I should get to
not tonight.
vortex. Okay.
no more PvP.
All right.
See, we survived.
Yeah, we haven't optimized it enough.
Yeah, it's funny because I still see the health bar above my Gotchi's head, and my Gotchi must have got clipped because it's a little injured. It's just like, there's no way to fix that. So it's like kind of like, oh no, my Gotchi.
Battle scars.
Yeah.
It's interesting how alpha. There's a bit of chat there about alpha's undervalued. It's interesting with the 75 alpha needed for the tiles, how the price is starting to get a little bit of boost underneath it. It's quite interesting.
Well, utility drives value.
And again, it's items that are only available for a certain amount of time, once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, didn't the floor for the last tiles get up to, it pumped for a bit, didn't it? Like hit 70 ghost or something briefly before coming back down.
I think they're still like more expensive than it costs to craft them, like already, like and just holding there.
Yeah, I'll admit, I crafted some tiles, but I also went to OpenSea and bought them, like straight up right before they, I think the night before they listed on the bazaar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, there's like, we have the bazaar. I love the bazaar, and we can craft ourselves. But I was like, let's get a little volume on OpenSea because like this is gonna matter eventually when everybody's like buying. Just because you can buy Gotchi assets on OpenSea, and there's a lot of ETH maxi degens that just don't realize that. So it's like, hey, yeah, let me buy a couple tiles here.
So is that the end of this round for a few minutes, or are we having more come in? What's the GO?
I'll probably give it a break here for a couple minutes. And, yeah. So okay, we'll have a break for about 3 minutes.
Okay,
and
nice.
We got about 30 minutes left in this, and they'll be dropped every couple minutes throughout that.
There's some alpha right there.
Stick around for a bit longer.
So is there any reason why my Gotchi's going bags and so forth?
Has anybody been over to the blog.aavegotchi.com, checked out the new facelift on the kind of layout of the blogs?
I think it looks awesome. I love the dark mode.
Oh yeah, it's got dark mode now.
Instantly enabled.
There's a section just for the Gotchiverse Bible now, so it like really highlights that, where you can just click that at the top, and then boom, you've got all your chapters. I think that's my favorite update to it. It's just making space for everything Gotchiverse related.
Yeah, if you guys like, if you ever want to set up a blog, we use Ghost. It's kind of cool. We got to use our blog editor named after us. It's called Ghost with an O. Really nice. Very easy to set up and works great. Good SEO.
Yeah, one part is like I'm kind of on the fence about what do you guys think about the layout of like once you get into an article. So like I'll drop chapter 4 here. If you click into that, um, previously there was no table of contents, but now you have all these quick jumps where you can kind of jump to which part of the blog you want to go to. So part 1, part 2, estates, all that stuff.
Yeah, I love it. I'm just looking at right now, you guys have an April Gotchiverse update that you put out. And, when you're looking at the table of contents, you have all the events laid out, kind of like a Git book almost. And you can go through and click on the chapter, or like the sub chapters, I guess, inside. And it's really convenient if you're just looking for a specific update too on these monthly updates.
There's always an open call for editorials. If anyone here has something to say and can craft a good blog entry, we always welcome submissions from the community. So if you want to contribute an editorial on Aavegotchi or loosely tied to Aavegotchi on the space, that's like Webs was pretty interesting because it did some compare contrast, but mostly it was more about the metaverse in general, and that worked out pretty nice. So always that offer on the table.
So while we got everyone here, there's one proposal active in the DAO right now, amendment to limits on solo alchemical channeling, and it's quite close to quorum. But I think there might be still some bugs in the snapshot that is preventing it from reaching full quorum. But it seems even with those bugs, it's pretty close. So if you haven't voted on this one already, definitely go. We're about 15% away from quorum, about 1.4 million ghosts away, and it's we're definitely able to implement this change. So if you like the change, then definitely go vote on that. Basically, what it will be is instead of having a cooldown of 24 hours after you channel, instead there will be a window of 24 hours every day in which you could do your channeling. So you won't have to worry about delaying your channeling by a few minutes and then having that kind of roll over into your next channeling and your channeling time getting longer and longer, like is the situation with petting.
I literally just ran around a half kek, ran around and around it, and someone swiped me. Oh,
Keck.
yeah, that was probably you, Webb.
No. You would have recognized my axes for sure.
Overdoor Lupo says, so what happens when the altar is upgraded and you can channel every 2 hours? So the channeling for the altar is a little bit, it's separate from the per gotchi channeling. So you'll have to have 12 different gotchis to channel at one altar.
Oh, I see Roxiano here in the chat. That's another one we should share. Roxiano had some really cool content this week on her YouTube channel. It was kind of analyzing the kind of seasons of the Aavegotchi ecosystem. It was like in terms of, raffles to auctions to game updates and everything in between, and like how that affects maybe the ebb and flow of prices on the bazaar. Yeah, Webb's got it here. That was a pretty cool one. Really, really well thought out. The relevant asset cycles. Very, very cool.
Gotchinomics.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should at Yuga Labs so they can get some pointers.
Try to keep up, Yuga.
Yeah. You can't even blame them. Like they're just like they're in like an echo chamber of like ETH hype maxis and like rich degens. Like they almost don't have a choice, you know, because they have their whole community like yelling at them to do XYZ. They're just probably trying their best. I don't know. It's
Right.
hard to do anything with that much hype. Like it's almost impossible.
What was your takeaway from Roxiano's video? Did you rebalance your Gotchi portfolio after that video?
I mean, I've been trying to get some land out of the way so that I can do more bid to earning in the next land auction personally. But other than that, like I mean, I'm usually pretty evened out to begin with. I like to diversify in all the stuff because
Yeah.
of course like it's all moving around all the time.
Oh, I just glanced at my Gotchiverse screen, and there's like a dozen Gotchis flying around me, and I see there's Alchemica everywhere. I totally missed that drop.
Yeah, they've been going crazy. Lots of drop.
Holy cow. What about feedback on the chat, in-game chat? So like playing through the week or hanging out and trying it out. It's definitely quieter when there's no Alchemica dropping, so you can have a little bit more of a conversation, I think. But any feedback is welcome on the social features.
It feels a little weird that when you open up the chat and you haven't like had it open, you open it up and it's empty, even though like people have obviously probably been chatting in there. Like it doesn't load
Yeah.
like past timestamp stuff if you don't have it open.
That I agree with, but it fills up quick, and then you keep it all as long as like you can scroll up, but it's only from the point you joined. I do recognize that, but I think that would be a whole different infrastructure build, and also there's like weird legal ramifications if you're storing user data, boring like nothing controversial chat messages, weird stuff. So it's like a lot easier to just like real life. You walk in the room, that's the conversation you hear.
Gotcha.
But that's good
Yeah, I
feedback.
think one thing that could maybe help is if you actually automatically logged into the chat when you join the game, as opposed to it only loading when you click the chat for the first time. But I mean, the downside of that is people are going to be receiving a bunch of messages they'll never see.
And pretty inefficient.
Yeah, and clearly that adds to server load.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually we want to get to a point where it's useful enough that you can host a meetup, right? That guilds and content creators can actually host events in the Gotchiverse. I don't think we're there yet. This is kind of the MVP, but after having this live for a week, there's enough info there, I think, for us to start thinking about what makes sense and what doesn't. Curious if there's anything else we could do. I think one thing would be the ability to mute really obnoxious people so it doesn't fill up my screen.
Yeah.
That would be like maybe they'd be shouting into the oblivion because everybody has muted them already. That would be one way.
And this might already be planned, but if you got added by somebody, it'd be cool if it like gave you a little notification.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What are you guys' thoughts on having the like chat bubbles above our heads, like for a very local area, you know, if you're on a parcel together or something?
Yeah, I really love the idea of emphasizing your parcel again. So if you're standing on the same parcel together, like you're able to communicate with each other. So you could literally have people over for a cup of tea on your parcel.
I think really
that
cool.
might be the
My favorite part of the chat's the emojis, and probably always will be though. I mean, like we already had them, but I prefer to chat with emojis.
Yeah, I think we could get emojis added to the chat room pretty quick. That'd be a quick win. The parcels we talked about doing on parcel chat, but we realized there's a lot more heavy lifting there. So you kind of like you have to have the locations mapped very perfectly and then integrated with all these different chat rooms. Basically, it can be done, but it's going to take a little more time. If there's a big demand for that, I think we could put effort into that. To me, that does seem like the most intuitive way to unlock value for the parcels, social value.
Mm-hmm.
Come to No Futuristics parcel. He's hosting a party. That kind of thing.
He's about to do his daily channeling. Y'all know he's a whale.
Yeah, and while you're there, you should probably sub to my YouTube so I can get to 1,000 subscribers already and monetize my channel.
Yeah, there you go. Drop the link.
I dropped the link above.
Hit it. Nice.
Someone had a question for me. No Futuristic, did you ever work out how to add characters to your gamepad mapper so we can use buttons for emojis? I did map all of them. I don't think they work though. Let me see. Yeah, I have the N is mapped, H is mapped, right? H currently in the game is the heart, but that is not coming through if I press the button. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten those mapped. I was able to get the heart like projectile mapped to the controller and the directional pads.
This game feels.
Our new video, guys. Definitely, I just dropped a link in the hangout. Go give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Work the algo in our favor so we can so more people will be
Hello, friends.
sent Aavegotchi content.
And not just giving it a thumbs up in the chat, but actually clicking on the YouTube and giving it a thumbs up there.
Yeah. Go to the YouTube, give it a thumbs up, like, comment something. All that helps spread our channel and get more. It'll appear in other people's algorithms and stuff. So always useful to do that.
Yep, little YouTube movement here. We get No Futuristic. Were you saying you're trying to get to 1,000 followers? I thought you were heading to 10,000. Did I hear you wrong?
Yeah, no, trying to get to 1,000. I'm at 778, so very close. I've already passed the metrics for like views and hours viewed on YouTube, but not the subscribers. So once I get to 1,000, then they'll let me monetize it.
Yeah, interesting. That means you've reached like you have a core following that's watching your videos very well, like very healthily, and it's just we gotta get expand the reach. So if you're not subscribed to No Futuristic, you definitely got to do that. Music City Gotchi Gang is like the go-to channel. And yeah, once you get over 1,000, you can do more. You have more integrations with things like StreamYard and live streaming benefits, all that stuff, right?
Yeah. Like it's currently the live stream I can just do on my own with Restream or through like an A10 or something like that. But there'll be other stuff that I can just more stuff I can do.
More options.
Yeah.
Give that a subscribe and notify bell.
Hit that bell button.
The titles are everything, so definitely titles and thumbnails, and then maybe try. I don't know if you've tried it. Try sending your YouTube videos on Twitter instead of like doing the native Twitter video. That might help drive some people to the channel.
Yeah, I've been doing Reddit more. I feel like when I put the video, like a shorter video on Twitter, more people engage with it versus going through a click through to YouTube. Because sometimes with me, like when you're grabbing a link from YouTube, sometimes when you bring it to Twitter, it'll allow for the video to play in Twitter, and then other times it'll just be a link with no image. So it's kind of annoying that they haven't like kind of made it so that just always works. But
Wow.
I'm working on it.
Now, a quick question: do we want to let Nucky come up here or not? He's pleading in the chat to come up here, so I'm not sure, but maybe we could.
Yeah, I don't know. Nucky's a little loose, now. I'm fine with letting him up.
He's coming in hot. He's coming in hot.
We got about 15 minutes left in the event, so why not? We'll open the Nucky jar. Well, I also bring up
Danger.
Roxana as well. I see she's got her hand raised.
Danger. Danger.
Shit.
Nucky, what's going on?
What's up, fam?
How's
Hey
it going?
guys. Hey Nucky.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what's up, Harambe.
It's been months since you've been on a hangout call, Nucky. What are you doing? How's electrician life?
Oh, man, it flooded here again, so it's been pretty fucking crazy. Oh, Jesus.
It flooded, huh? Your
10
There's one.
seconds, mate. You're on for
I
10
know.
seconds and
I
you dropped the F
didn't even
already.
get
Yeah,
didn't even get a sentence in. Yeah, no, it flooded here again, so it's been crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure your job really heats up when when that happens.
Yeah, it just rain and electricians, man. It makes a busy combination. But yeah, I almost said it again.
Is
I
it
can't get
something
into
to
the
do?
game still. Still giving me this ad block of shit. Yeah, I said shit. Put it in the sweater.
Ad blocker, huh?
Yeah,
You
every
got
time I
ad
try and do it,
blocker on? Turn it off.
I've turned it off. I've done all that. I've
Uninstall.
reinstalled every. Yeah, it's lucky I got mad scholars. But yeah, how is everyone, man? It's been a minute.
We're just all
All
hanging
good,
out in the
bro.
Gotchiverse, dude. We got like 760 people here listening to us. This is more the people. There's actually more people today than when we launched the game, which is crazy. Like we've grown since then.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the largest event we've had was the season 1 rarity farming like finale, which had like, or either that or the white paper when they did the not white paper, the light paper for the Gotchiverse. Oh my god, so much Alchemica. Yeah, there was like 700 people then, so this is definitely. I think we eclipsed 1100 today, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's
We're there for a
sick.
little bit.
Yeah. I just wonder, like, there's 700 people. It's like all over the world. There's people all over the world. I was thinking about our Australian friends because I imagine it was probably pretty difficult to get to the hangout today.
I had a bit of help. I'm here.
Mate, every week it's difficult because it's always in the AM. Every week.
Every week, man. If I'm not lit, I'm not here.
Nucky, are you in the different guilds that host events? I feel like some of them have better, more favorable time zones, right? There might even be a guild. You're in the Portal Mages, right? What time do they events?
Oh, usually like 2 hours after this.
Oh, geez, even worse.
Because
harder.
I think Hills and Drill's like a bit of a sleep in.
There's so many cool things happening in the guilds right now. That's a whole nother thing. There's like
So many, man.
subcultures inside of subcultures. It's
So
really
I chatting with devs, and we're gonna give the hearts one more try here. They've pushed a couple optimizations that may help with the lag. So we're not gonna start that immediately, but within the next 10 minutes here, we'll do one more round. So you probably want to go and get to a withdrawal station if you have some Alchemica you don't want to lose. We'll give you about 10 minutes to do that. Withdraw any Alchemica, and then we'll do a couple more Alchemica rounds with PvP enabled. Good. Might as well use
I haven't gotten any Alchemica, so I'm good.
it.
Nice.
I don't even know if I'd be able to see it. So like, ad blocker could be doing me a bit of a favor right now.
Wow.
All right, I
It's a
missed
bit
it.
like-
Dan, you said
bit
we're
like-
gonna do more round. Is it starting immediately or in a couple minutes from now?
No, like you'll have about give everyone like 9 more minutes to get to the withdrawal station and
Okay.
pull out whatever you want.
All right,
Dump your
I like that.
bags.
Heading towards the center of the map.
I just want to test the hearts again and see if these optimizations have helped at all.
Yeah,
What's the-
this is what we're here for.
What's the golden altar floor out now?
The what?
It was around 700. There was some in the 600. I think it was a 680, but I reckon they got cleaned up pretty quickly. But yeah, around the was up to about 750ish, but I reckon it's around 700 plus or minus.
I I like it when Crypto Godfather's in here. He's like somehow a translator.
Nice.
I wish I could see it, man. Did someone say there was PvP before?
We were messing around with it, yeah, doing some experimentation. It's pretty hard with
Yeah,
4,000
y'all can
players.
use my Gotchi as a test dummy, because, yeah, she got no Alchemica.
Oh, if
Hashtag
you die, you
Alchemica.
lose your Alchemica?
Yep.
Heavy.
Yep.
10-hour grind, die. Oof.
Yeah, that's exactly why we're letting everyone get to the vortex here before we turn PvP back on, because
I've just been walking through it all and not collecting any. I don't know why. But
Uh-oh.
yeah, y'all can shoot me. My name is Wishbish.
You might be tagged as a bot. I don't know. You should be able to pick it up.
Yeah, did you verify your
No,
Discord?
I haven't been getting any luck. I thought I verified it like a long time ago when I first joined.
We literally just pushed that feature today, so made an announcement, but probably a lot of people haven't seen it
Oh,
yet.
okay.
If you did get
Does it
flagged somehow,
happen
it'll
fast?
if you go like when you log into Gotchi, before you go through the portal, click the settings button, and then there's a button that says log in with Discord. And that logging in should like if you're shadow banned, it should unban you.
Okay, I'll try that.
'Cause you have you got plenty of cred, you'll definitely be unbanned.
Quick update for Nucky. The floor of the Golden Altar, 740.
Oof. That's
more expensive than a Gotchi.
makes me wish I bought a lot at 300 or so.
Yeah. The floor was flashing me my lucky number, Nucky. You're preaching to the choir over here. It was like it settled right there on the anagram 383. Like, what else are you gonna do? Should have ripped it. Should have ripped it.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I'm
I
sorry,
had it.
Debo. I grabbed 7, but I probably should have grabbed 70. Like I missed the ball, missed the boat, all of them.
No, I've only got the one. But
Well, you're gonna have to put that on one of your parcels, though, aren't you? You can't flip that. You've got to at least have one.
that's going on my D1 spacious dog for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, D1 spacious.
With me golden tile, just big OG. Sitting there just drinking stubbies, being a fat something.
Troublemaker.
I have a golden tile.
Just yelling at people, get the f of my lawn.
Yeah,
Look at that vortex pick.
Those golden tiles.
Whoa.
I like that you can move them around, and there's just gonna be 3 of them, so you have some variety.
How many gotchis are in that photo?
Gotchi clump.
Yeah,
I love seeing that.
What's the group word for, you got a flock of seagulls and a clump of Gotchi?
Yeah.
Shipload.
You got an Aave boat load of Gotchis.
Good product placement there. Nice.
There you go.
I feel like that picture, that could be a meme for like how everybody's trying to exit the market right now. It's like the race to exit. But not in Gotchi land. We're chilling. Got the curve.
It's like every market. It's not even crypto.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's a race.
Wait, we can't go up only? What?
But how true is that? It's all about the herd. If you're ahead of the herd, you're laughing. If you're in or behind the herd, good luck with that.
Trample fest.
You're not first, you're last.
Yeah,
And this is coming from Nucky, who joined the call in the last 10 minutes. But
I was busy, man. I was trying to get home and drinks to finish, and shit got a bit crazy there.
I can only imagine what crazy looks like for you.
I don't know if it has a look.
Yeah, it's more like a being, right?
It's more of like an aura, yeah.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Like your Gotchi glow. Like, would you, if you had to put a color on it, like what color would you say like your aura is?
Dark.
Okay, dark. Like
Yeah.
black. Like that's not very bright.
Oh no, I'm more talking about I don't know.
Purple?
Now oh, purple. Purple's a sick color. I think that's what color the Reza is, man.
I mean,
I don't know.
it
This
was
could escalate
traditionally used
very
for
quickly.
royalty, man.
Green was definitely a colored theme tonight, but there was a few different colors.
All right,
You're
sorry
a
to
lord,
interrupt you
so
guys, but we got we'll do two more minutes before we turn on the PvP mode. So hope everyone has gotten their withdrawals submitted to the vortex, and there'll be a couple more drops during the PvP. But we are going to be turning that on in just a few minutes. We'll see how long we are able to last this time.
nice.
Surely no pictures streaming this shit so I can watch it.
Zigo's asking where the drops will be. I think it'll go back to how we had it before, right? Half the map is drops, half the, we
Yeah, I
need.
think so.
Yeah, I think it's the eastern half will have the spawning, and the western half will have where the vortex are by now.
Oh snap! I got Mother's Day breakfast in 6 hours. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, if you see a lot of like Alchemica and you can't pick it up, there could have been something just now. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are saying they might have been flagged. So easiest way is to just go and verify your Discord. That will unflag you most of the time, especially if you have cred in the Aavegotchi Discord.
They're just gonna screen snipe no future. I'm watching it.
Oh, we got some Keck. Let's go.
I see Alchemica, but for some reason I'm not able to like pick it up. I've been able to pick up some, and I don't have a red thing above my head, but some of
That's-
it's just like
It's
stuck
work-
on the map.
There's some frozen bits there for
It's working
sure.
for me now.
Feeling. Can't pick that one up. Oof.
Got my first 1.3 Alchemica all day. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, got you, gang. Go, Robert. It's time to go get Roxana before you got her one piece.
Hit that
On
bag.
site.
It's-
No,
map-
stay away.
She did
Is the
play
map
up.
bigger now? What's
She
going
played
on?
up the Gotchinomics, so that's the price.
Take her down, Gotchi gang.
Going the migration east. I love watching this. Isn't him streaming like getting this migration of all the gachis going east at the same time?
Yeah.
So
The
fun.
real
I was on
migrators.
the road, but we're all like, you could see all the Gotchis going to the east.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and now they turn
Oh,
on
here
each
we go.
other.
I had so much
Yo.
around, and then a
Nico, don't
0.5
kill me,
kick
bro.
up, and I had to run to the 0.5 kick, and I didn't even make it.
I'm just running away from everybody right now. Get away. Oh,
How many people are in game right now?
3,300.
Just a
Oh,
lazy
far out.
Lag is definitely setting in a little bit, but hanging
Yeah,
in there.
better than before. But
Better than
I'm
before, hanging in there a little bit longer.
Consigliere, we were vibing, sending emotes to each other, and then battle mode came on. Now he's shooting me.
Shit turned real.
I'm phrasing up a bit and sort of resetting, but not resetting, if that makes sense. Just phrasing
Yeah.
up and the screen go blank.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm getting to that point now. There we go.
I got reconnected, but now it's moving smooth, like super smooth. And just battling this Gotchi.
These
Crazy to
battles
see how
can get
fast,
real intense.
Yeah, this is moving. I don't know if you're watching my stream, but it's moving super smooth for me.
I'm watching it.
I got booted.
My hands are sweaty.
As soon as I got booted, that's where it like improved like greatly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, now I'm back. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, this is super
Oh, that's
smooth.
crazy.
I can't believe it's working. Yeah.
Yeah, so we should drop some Alchemica to see. Yeah.
Let's heat it up.
Not to lobby or anything, but
Oh.
The
Yeah, I wonder what
roads.
happened. I'll have to ask.
The roads are
Why
just
it's
a
so
war
smooth
zone
now.
right now.
yeah, it's
Oh, now I'm getting laggy again.
It's always
Has
awesome to
anyone
see
like
how.
killed anyone near a vortex?
I'm near a vortex right now, and there's a battle ensuing there. But I can't tell yet. There's some impacts.
Oh, I got booted again.
It's just like the gotchi getting hit sound like
Yeah.
next to the vortex.
The
Oh.
Binance Gotchi's battling with me. I'm gonna take him down.
Connected again.
Oh,
And we're
boy.
back. All right, looks like shoot mode is now off.
Ooh, Alchemica's back.
I came away from that vortex with a couple battle scars, but I was able to withdraw my Alchemica.
Yeah.
Took a little
I've got
damage.
about half a health.
Nice.
Oh, did we stop the PvP?
Yep. Devs
Uh,
did something.
I survived. I definitely got
Yeah.
wounded though, but I survived.
I'm running around, but I can't grab anything. I've just seen a full keck run straight over it. Nada.
I got like 70% health and I'm still running towards the.
You're gonna make it, Roxy.
If you are unable to pick up Alchemica, try doing the Discord login that we talked about. Just go to the Gotchiverse updates channel. The walkthrough is right in there.
Yeah, when I got reconnected, it worked for me again. The Alchemica pickup, so that might be a hard refresh might also work.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
maybe.
kick the guts.
That was fun. I can't wait for full combat in the grid. Or just like the arena where we can have these kind of battles.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get an arena set up. Oh my goodness. ASAP.
I love that.
The hearts are cute, but once that Portal Mage Axe comes out,
Oh yeah.
that's a whole nother
Yeah, yeah, baby.
Well,
I'll
that's
be,
pretty much the end of today's drop, guys. We've gone for about 2 hours now. Dropped a lot of alpha.
And
This has been friggin' awesome.
yeah, we
Yeah,
learned a
fun
lot
times.
with the proper stress test in every sense. And can't
Oh,
wait for
there's more Alchemica.
Little finale drop happening right here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All those people who went for the exits, you missed out.
I'll do a little withdrawal here. Got me some Alchemica.
I'm logging in at Discord. You guys are all like picking up all the Alchemica.
I got 0.1 kek.
I can't even get in right now, so I'm just straight chilling.
Oh, one special announcement here before we go. If you enjoyed this, you want to hang out on Wednesday. This is soft circled, not 100%. I think it's 100%. We gotta talk to Gravy, but you guys know Genso Meta, the Japanese game Genso Kishi. Probably saying it wrong. Here's a link to their stuff. They want to do an AMA with us. We're gonna host them in the Discord on Wednesday, most likely May 11th, and it'll be the first AMA where it's in Discord and also in the Gotchiverse. Gotchi Vault is stepping up and whitelisting any wallets from their community so that they can have a free rental and try out the Gotchiverse. That's going to be really, really cool. So
Awesome.
they'll be coming by on Wednesday. I think it's the usual kind of 2 p.m. UTC time. And should be a nice AMA and also a great time to give them a tour of the Gotchiverse. we'll likely be dropping some Alchemica during that. It's still, you know, the social event, so social
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Midnight on a school night. That sounds sick.
But lessons learned from today, and maybe we need to test PvP a little more that day. I don't know. We'll see if that makes sense to do or not. But at its core, it's a good AMA. It'll be there.
I'll do my best to be there, boss.
There we go.
I don't know if I can get that washed on a Wednesday though.
Middle of the week, yeah. Your time zone, pretty brutal.
I'll be there if I don't sleep in again.
Perfect.
But not. I'll try to make sure I get there.
Yeah, I think we got a nice couple of events like back to back, because then we got today, then Wednesday, and then another Saturday. So really, this is the first of 3 major social events, Alchemica events, over the next few days.
Exciting!
When Gotchi fashion show? That's something that'd be kind of cool to do.
Oh man.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, the closest to that was the annual Halloween party, right? That's
Yeah.
kind of a very creative time, but
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
don't know.
Yeah, but China, yeah, I saw that. That shit was fire.
I think
Absolutely
you might
fire.
talk about like, in Gotchiverse catwalk. Is that what we're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I think that little strip near the north gate makes for a perfect catwalk, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump out. Thanks again. Always, it was amazing. And
Yes.
yeah,
Happy
we'll
Saturday.
see you
Peace
next
out, Dan.
Saturday for sure for the next big hangout.
Yes.
Yeah,
bye.
thanks, Dan. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, everyone. Awesome hangout. And yeah, so much alpha.
Like, as in the Alchemica or actual alpha?
No, did you see what I did there? Did
Yes.
you?
All kinds of
Nice.
alpha.
Takes a boga to know one, friend.
Great weekend, everybody. Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one.
You too, y'all.
Happy weekend,
Later.
guys.
Yeah, take it easy, everybody. I'm gonna sign off.
Peace, doggy.
Mm-hmm. Peace out.
There
Big
goes
shout
the
out
rug.
to Rigo for my recent